Do you know how to use as long as or so long as only if, provided that, or providing that? Do you know how to use all of these expressions? Well, if you don't know how to use them, you need to watch this tutorial. As long as is a subordinating conjunction that we use to express a very strong condition. As long as, so long as. They both mean the same as only if, and other synonyms are provided that or providing that. Because as long as is a subordinating conjunction, it is attached to a subject plus a predicate. And as we know, this is the structure of a dependent clause. So this dependent clause with this subordinating conjunction is the condition. Now we need the independent clause, which is basically the result. Let's see some examples. Excuse me, can I take a longer break today? Yes, of course you can have a longer lunch break today. As long as you make up for the time later today. You can also say, you can take a longer break only if you make up for the time later today. Or you can say, you can take a longer lunch break today, provided that you make up for the time later today. And the same with providing that you make up for the time later today. All the examples mean the same. A very strong condition. Only if you do that, that will happen. As long as you do this, that will be the result. As if and as though. Do you know how to use these two subordinating conjunctions? We use them to make comparisons. Two types of comparisons. Comparisons to talk about imaginary situations. For example, he acted as if he didn't hear anything, but he did. Another example. They feel as though they weren't appreciated, but they were. Note that with this use, the verb coming after the conjunction needs to be in the past form. Use number 2. You can also use these conjunctions in comparisons to talk about possible situations that might be true. For example, he speaks as if he knows a lot about business. She feels as though she has been working here for many years. Note that after the conjunction, we are meant to use a present form of the verb. This is to indicate that the possible situation might be true. And finally, I'm going to leave you with a list of verbs that are perfect to be used before these conjunctions, because they're perfect to create a context for hypothetical comparisons. These verbs are look, seem, act, sound, speak, behave, and feel. All of them are perfect to set context for hypothetical comparisons.